Hello everyone, today I'll guide you through the process of automated bookkeeping. In this video, we'll start by setting up your chart of accounts and smoothly record your daily financial transactions. Using simple clicks and pivot tables, you will discover how to effortlessly generate individual ledgers and trial balances, allowing you to craft your income statement and balance sheet with ease. Here we set up our chart of accounts. Assets. Our sub-accounts, we have current asset, non-current asset, or liabilities. We have current liabilities, we have non-current liabilities. Equity, share capital, expenses, income tax expenses, revenue. You have financial statement for assets, liability, equity, they are all balance sheet. For expenses and revenue are income statement. Create our general journal entries. Date, description, individual accounts, debit, credit, amount, account, sub-accounts, financial statement. First of June, establish business. Investing 1 mil. You establish a business individual account. We have yet to set up. So here we set up these individual accounts, sub-accounts, accounts, financial statement, individual accounts. Here we create a table, Control T to create a table. Share capital. Joey. Sub-accounts inputs share capital. Accounts we here use XLookup to look up the value, or look up values share capital. Look up arrays sub-accounts, which is B2 to B9. Return values A2 to A9. We freeze the range. Here we also use XLookup to look up the value we want. Here we set bank 1001. You may have many other bank accounts. So that's why here we put 1001. Current asset, individual account. Here we create a data validation because we want our individual accounts are all selected from our chart of accounts. there's no menu entry, so we credit 1 million. We credit bank, we debit bank. Flip G. Purchase inventory by 100K on credit. From ABC private limit. Here creates our inventory account, current asset. Also our creditor account, current liabilities. Here we debit our inventory, credit our ABC creditor, 100K. Fourth June, purchase inventory of 20K by cash. Here we debit our bank, we debit our inventory, we credit our bank. Jan, cash sale of inventory of 45K. Here we debit our bank by 45,000. We need to create sales account. We credit our sales by 45,000. Here we need to create the cost of goods sold. So we debit our cost of goods sold, let's say 20,000. So our inventory needs to reduce by 20K. On 25th Jan, we sold inventory to customer named Karen on credit. So we need to create Karen, our customer, by 20,000. Credits sales. Reduce inventory. Cost of goods sold. $15,000. We reduce our inventory by same amount. So 26th June at utility for 1,000. So we paid utility. We create individual accounts by here we debit utility 1,000. We created our bank by 1,000. We paid salary for 2,000. We create salary account. We paid salary 2,000. We created bank 2,000. Third Feb, partial payment to ABC for our purchase of inventory. Here we debit our ABC so by 20,000. We created our bank by 20,000. 5th Feb, received 5,000 from our customer Karen. So we debit our bank 5,000. We credit our customer account by 5,000. 20th Feb, we paid training fee for 2,000. We create our training fee account. So we debit our training fee, credit our bank by 2,000. On 31st of March, we buy a laptop for 1,500. So we create our laptop account. It's a non-current asset, which is also named the fixed asset. 1,005. Use XLookup to look up this sub-accounts. Here we create pivot table. Select date and our individual accounts. Here we create use debit minus credit. We create slicer. We select the individual accounts. So when you select each individual accounts, it will show in this pivot table. We rename this one to ledger. So we create another pivot table. Name it trial balance. Credit balance. So a trial balance resize it. So now we are preparing income statement and our balance sheet. JNPT Ltd income statement for the period 1st Jan 2023 to 31st March. Sales, cost of goods sold, gross profit. We look up Rule 8 financial statement to see if it's a balance sheet or an income statement. It's easier for us to do our balance sheet and income statement. So we use XLookup to look up sales value from the table. Writing expenses. So for expense account, we have salary, training fee, and utility. So we copy this one to pass to this income statement. We look up the value. Freeze the range. Here is expenses, so we multiply -1. Total operating expenses is these 5,000. So PBT is 25,000. Tax, here we take it to 17%. Just do a simple calculation by multiply 17%. Next, net profit. Here we add our last transactions. Tax, income tax expenses. Tax provision. This is our tax account. We created. This is current liability. Payment payable to government. This is 4250. Here we are preparing our balance sheet. Same, we copy the name, increase the size. Balance sheet as at 31st March 2023. assets, non-current assets, laptop, 1005. Here we look up the value. We always look up the value. We don't do manual copy paste. Repeat the same process. Copy paste here. Total assets equals to current assets plus non-current assets. Here, equity and liability. Remember, assets always equals equity plus liabilities. Non-current liability. Here is 0. Current liabilities. Go back to our trial balance to see. Here we need to refresh our pivot table because we added one more entry just now. Our total liabilities equity is share capital Joey plus retained earnings, which is current year's profit. Oops. Here we need to put range as 16. Done.